just heard The Gift from the band Bloodwork. And before that, you heard Let It Go from the New York Rock. Sorry, not talkative tonight. Like I said, had a hard, long week at work. Kind of drained. Just wanted to bring you some badass tunes. And for my closer for the night, it's probably one of my favorite fucking tunes ever. I seen these guys a couple times when I was younger. Such a fucking badass show. Such a badass band to go see live. Anyway, without any further ado, I wish you guys a happy, good week. This is Ricky and his picky segment on the Jay Stone Show at rockmetaltalk.com. And this is Botchla by Poison the Well.
That's the applause for Prickly Ricky and his weekly picky segment. The peas always pop because that's why you need a pop filter. I'm Jay Stone. You listen to my show at rockmetaltalk.com. Yes, little one, I'm going to kill you. Yes. So anyway, it was a good show. I dug it. So we still got the on vinyl segment with Cats and Yama. Yama, yama, yama. I broadcast in my pajama. He's crazy. I Yep, you'll hear he's always got some rant and rave. I love it because that's the controversial shit that I used to pull. So you got to give him credit for speaking his mind, telling it how he feels, and and reviews an album on top of it. So we may have to give him his own show at this point. But yeah. It's always an interesting take on what the Katsunyama might say today. Loading up. He's glocking out. He's doing what he's got to do. Maybe he'll cock his gun this week. I don't know. But you'll get to enjoy that segment here in just a minute. You better lock it up before he glocks it up. That's right. So, if you got any ideas for show guests, Prickly Rickley seems to be doing pretty well. He may need his own show on the channel here and start giving everybody their own segments, and then I'll be left to do everything by myself again. But, yeah, he's working on putting some interviews together and becoming quite the broadcaster himself. Just like me. And Katsunyama. No, I'm making fun of his intro. Just like Jay and myself. It's a trip. I love the show. I love the segments. You gotta love it. It's always interesting to see what everybody's gonna put together, and it's always the greatest shit. I gotta tell you, it's fun to listen to. Right before this show, I was listening to my show last week with Frank. And if I don't like listening to myself for the first thing. First off, don't like listening to myself. So if I can pay attention to my own show, it's got to be good because I'm listening to it. Otherwise, I wouldn't listen to it. But Jesus Christ, I'm always feeling like shit. I'm so fucking run down right now. But yeah, Frank was great. It was an honor to have him on the show. Sometimes when you deal with certain people, you're not sure how everything's going to pan out. So it's great, that everybody so far has been following through. It's been a long road. It's probably been 9 years, I believe. And I've only had 2 or 3 people burn the show, really. One was the dude who was in, at one point he was in Soulfly, Primer 55. And then he made he didn't know where to call or what to do. So whatever. It's not a big deal. It's easier to just not book it. I mean, be like, yo, that's not my thing or whatever. So it's not too many times you're going to get press, like these guys in Noveria call in and appreciate the fact that there's an avenue for them to get heard, or, if 2 people pick up the show, I mean, not many people are tuning in because it's Sunday afternoon at this point. People got other shit to do on Sunday, but this is the only times I can do the show. So it picks up pace after a week. It's always there. It's always available for replay. All the shows are there. There's instructions on the site. I mean, I give you full details, man. There's an archive. Every show for the past fucking almost 2 years is archived, so they're replayable. I was going through some of them, and I'm shocked at some of the numbers that I see, but you have to remember, too, that there's multiple avenues since I spread the show out. People that already listen to Maximum Threshold are just going to listen to my show there because they're already listening to it, so why switch to what you do? So, there's anywhere from 40 to 75,000 people a month that are basically tuning in. I mean, I cut some of the fat of the stations that didn't really perform and or went away, and it didn't matter anyway because it didn't impact my show at all. When no one's listening, it doesn't make an impact. So there's no point in being with certain affiliates. And then the demands and the requests. I mean, one of the affiliates